Unfortunately, my first fugue video cut off right after I started it, before I even started playing. So this will be the second attempt at the fugue number 10 in E minor. And before I talked about how fast I wanted to take it, I'm still going to take it pretty slow, even though this is my second time playing through it. Alright, well, hopefully that recorded. I talked last time for a fair bit about what made that kind of a strange fugue, and I we'll do a little bit of that again. That chromatic melody is a little weird in its own, but also there's a counter melody that occurs during pretty much every iteration of the primary fugue theme. And those together make some really interesting harmonies that you don't often hear in Bach or other Baroque music. Let's hear that one more time. So this starts in G major. And this one starts in D major. So you have a B minor, or sorry, you have a, B minor, and then you have sort of a half diminished chord there. Another thing that's odd is the, I guess half diminished aren't that odd for Bach, but that chord progression from B minor to a half diminished to an E half diminished sounds very modern romantic to me. Or, rock, that's kind of a Rachmaninovian type of thing to and then the other interesting thing, there's a couple, the descending scales that it keeps doing where it does 2 6-note chunks just repeated in the measure. It does that quite a bit. That's somewhat unusual, partly because the second scale starts halfway through the beat. And another oddity is the use of the augmented second. You don't often hear that in Baroque melodic lines. That is a second. And it happens every time it's in the fugal melody. Where is it there? Oh, there it is. So over and over you get these augmented seconds, and then also just the ending is very odd to me. That's it, that 1/8 note of time. Oh. I'm even playing it too slowly. So 16th notes the whole time. Ba da 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 ba da da da. And I missed that augmented second again, so. It's done. There's no held note, just ends on a 16th note in the right hand and an 8th note in the left hand. And some of the other things that make this difficult, at least for me to play, are the accidentals. With all the chromatic motion, it's changing what accidentals are in place so frequently that I forget by the end of the measure. So that's why I was constantly correcting myself. And also just that the contrary motion of the primary and secondary fugue themes. Yeah, even slowly it's tricky for me. that's just a curiously independent thing. So that's all for E minor till book 2.